Sell and buy a new home. And also today we wanted to talk about why you should use a real estate agent professional to search for a home.
Right. So if we want to talk about a real estate, what is a couple of the roles of a real estate agent, especially in the situation where you're selling to buy at the same time. So basically a real estate agent is going to hear what you're saying and help you expand the property search beyond what you're just seeing online. Maybe it's going to be new construction that we're going to talk about. Maybe it's coming soon stuff. But basically, if you can partner with an real estate agent, you need someone that you can trust with, because while you're starting this journey to buy and sell at the same time, you're not looking at this every single day in depth, and you're not looking at all the details of what is going on in the housing market. That's what real estate agents do every single day. We're looking at the MLS, we're looking at the data, and you want to have somebody on your side who can give you all of their information, all their tools in their toolkit in order to get you to that next home. So I want to make sure that is why we're doing this video, because we always like to help people.
Exactly. The first thing, as my wife quickly mentioned, that was understanding the agent access to the listing. And I just want to quickly mention to the MLS. It's not just the MLS. Many of you might go to the website like a Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, all those websites, and you think that the house is available because it takes them sometimes 24 to 48 hours.
And sometimes they won't make it pending on those websites on purpose, so you can still continue taking your information.
Exactly. Therefore, this doesn't mean that that house might be available, especially if that is the best house of the week. Therefore, definitely this is one of the niche that the real estate agent that do this for basically your job every day, they have the access, and also they have the status, how the status house is showing on that house going on, which you cannot get any of those information online or through a website.
Right. So so we have really get to see the data in real time. So it's not just whatever you're seeing online. Another thing to talk about is those pocket listings, which are kind of, sketchy there, not officially on the market, only specific for hidden buyers. That isn't really something that we specialize in too much. We like to give everybody information as much as possible, because I feel like that is the fairest thing to do. But I do feel that, people have this these hidden buyers, hidden sellers. Like, at the end of the day, a pocket listing isn't a good reason to talk to somebody. I would say finding someone that you trust and is open and honest is someone who's going to work with you in order to get you where you're going in the easiest way possible. That is who you want to work with.
Exactly. The next thing that we wanted to talk about, really up-to-date information. That's why me and my wife, we do always housing market, because we're going to look at all the status, the inventory, the appreciation, the median list price, everything that really affects the housing market and how it drastically or not drastically changing the market to help you as a home buyer, at the same time home seller, to make a quick and efficient decision.
Okay, before we continue on to more information, let's do our introduction. Let's hit it. Hi, it's Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you call text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below. Hi. Okay, so I want to talk about how as real estate agents, we have a way more sophisticated criteria and tools in order to filter in specific things. Yes, some of the websites are going to let you look by school zone. I used to go on greatschools.com when I was buying my own home. But we can look at, you tell me certain information of you want a specific type of backyard. You want to be in a school zone. You want this many square footage. You want this many bedrooms. You want this many bathrooms. You want to be access to main highways or transportation or buses. We can see all of this information in our MLS. Yes, I noticed how I didn't say beaches, because Greenville doesn't have beaches, but it's just something we can really look at these search tools and really kind of filter out and say, you know what, I know that house is beautiful, but you said you wanted A, B, C. If you're willing to go to D, that will open up all of these other possibilities of things as well. Do you want to go check out all of the other possibilities, or do you want to just stick with ABC? And we're going to have a nice conversation, because at the end of the day, if you are willing to change, we need to be able to change with you. That way we can kind of get you more information.
Exactly. The next thing that we wanted to also talk about is market analysis. No, we have the ability to actually analyze the market trends and look at the comparables, those houses that you might not see or you saw it occasionally in different website and see how is exactly related to that specific house that you are interested in the market, and basically identifying those homes and see what is comparable, what is the size, what is the amenity around those houses, if the square footage that you're looking is comparable for the one that you are interested. All those little details that is help you to actually fit it to your budget is the most important things.
And we're going to give you a lot of data as well with this. Now, you're selling to buy. So here's the thing. When you want to sell your home, you want to get as much money as possible. When you want to buy a home, you want to buy it as cheap as possible. Data kind of is what you need because you are in the middle of two transactions with this one. So you need a lot of data to understand what are the homes really selling at? What are the homes really, what can I buy it at? And therefore, you can make this decision based on data instead of our own base desires, which are, of course, get as much money for possible and sell and buy as cheap as possible.
Exactly. And also another thing that we wanted to talk about, you already talked about Neighborhood Insider.
No, I didn't.
Therefore, another thing that we basically wanted to mention specifically in our market is the neighborhood. No, we made more than 160 neighborhood video tours, but with the simple fact is many of you might be out of town, out of the states, and looking at us how these neighborhoods look like because you never heard of it, you never lived in it, you might not have even a relatives or friend that give you the most important information. Therefore, these are also important because you get the view that this is the place that you literally wanted to raise your kids or you want to grow your family.
Now, with networking and marketing insider knowledge, like for instance, right now at the filming of this video, I will say that the market seems to have a bit of a little slowing down. It has slowed down in our market right now in the Greenville area. It is what it is. Why can I look at that? Because I look at the data and I see that there is some slowdown. There's a lot more inventory building up and it is slowing down. It's not a buyer's market. It's not, a free for all, but we can see that things are starting to slow. This is because we can look at the data and understand what is going on based on data. Another thing we can do as real estate agents, of course, is coordinate your times that you can see a home. You don't have to go to an open house.
And also, beside the coordinating your home, we can tell you how many of showing this house has really during the week. Because that is determined that how much you want to spend your money. Maybe you don't need to pay exactly what they are asking for. If they don't have any showing, maybe you can get a better price than what they advertise. Therefore, these are all helping you at the end of the day to make a better decision.
Okay, and last thing we're going to talk about is we can change based on your feedback. Say you saw a home and you're like, no, I really think I need to stick to ranches or something of that sort because you're worried about your needs in the future. Just giving you one of my very common ones I hear a lot. We can then tailor the searches and be like, okay, this one's out, but now we should add these ones in because we can quickly change and then shift in the middle of, if we have a plan of seeing 10 homes in a day and you tell me after number 4 that you only want ranch styles homes, 5, 6, 7 are out, and within minutes we can change 5, 6, and 7 to other homes that are going to be more what you're looking for. So if we are out and about, we can quickly change, pivot to whatever it is you need. Also, looking at that market data really does give us a lot of insider knowledge that we're here to help our buyers and sellers all the time with, because we want to be able to answer every concern. We want to debate the pros and cons with you, and you want to provide you advice because that's what you need. You need someone on your side who you trust and you will listen to their advice, because we're not trying to rip you off. We're trying to tell you the best path forward in order to get you to the house, the goal line, the house.
Exactly. The next thing is leveraging the technology. Me and my wife, actually before COVID, that they were not going that intensely to see the houses. We bought our houses through the technology virtual tour. Yeah. Therefore, we are familiar how you can make a decision. That's why if you are, for example, in the other state and you are unable to visit the property in person, definitely we can connect with you. We can do those virtual tours for you, create online galleries for you that basically you look at the house, the feedback, and also we explaining what kind of upgrade this house has, what is the neighborhood look like, everything details about that area that make you for the decision making process.
Okay, so we are here at the end of the day to make this journey a time save. We do not want you to miss out on anything. We don't want to like steer you in any direction. We want to just give you the data so you can make a well-informed decision and find that perfect home. We are not computers, of course. We are human beings. We are here to listen. We are here to help, and that is what we do every single day in our area, and we love helping people. That's our main drive and motivation.
And if you are on a YouTube channel or podcast, make sure you subscribe and also call us at 252-327-3357. We are real estate agent professional in Pitt County, North Carolina, and we love to help.